Today we're going to talk about ratios and proportions. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities by division. You can write the ratio of two numbers, A and B, where B is not 0 in three ways. You can write it as A over B, A colon B, or A to B. We usually use A over B or A to B. Remember, A and B must be in the same units and in simplest form. So for example, Sally is making a cleaning solution and she puts 60 milliliters of cleaner in and 40 milliliters of water. What is the ratio of water to cleaner? So we have to do water on top and cleaner on the bottom. The water is 40 milliliters and the cleaner is 60 milliliters, and then we just have to simplify that. So 40 divided by 60 simplifies to 2/3. Here's another example. Bonsai bald cypress trees are smaller versions of full-size trees. The senator, a full-size cypress tree, stands 118 feet tall. What is the ratio of the height of the bonsai tree, 15 inches, to the senator? So we're going to do bonsai on top, senator on the bottom. The bonsai is 15 inches, the senator is 118 feet. Now we need these to be in the same units, and since there's 12 inches in a foot, we're going to multiply the bottom by 12, which gives us 15 over 14/16, and then we can simplify that. Another thing we're going to talk about is extended ratios. They compare three or more numbers. So if A compares to B compares to C, then A is to B, and B is to C, and A is to C. That's really abstract, so let's look at an example. The lengths of the sides of a triangle are in the extended ratio of 3 to 5 to 6. The perimeter of the triangle is 98 inches. What is the length of the longest side? Well, the perimeter of a triangle, you add up all the sides, but we don't know what x is. We don't know the sides, so we're going to say 3x plus 5x plus 6x equals 98. So then I simplify that and I divide by 14 and I get x equals 7. Okay, so then I take that 7 times the longest side, so 6 times 7 is 42. So the longest side is 42 inches. Then we're going to solve these proportions. You've done this before, cross multiply. So 3 times m is 3m, and that equals to 54. So divide both sides by 3, and you get m equals 18. Here, we're going to cross multiply, but remember, when you do this one, you're doing 8 times b plus 10 and 6 times b minus 9. You have to distribute that, get all your letters on one side and your numbers on the other, and divide. Finally, we're going to solve for the variable. So AB is to AC, which is 3 to 5. So we can say AB over AC is equal to 3 over 5. Then we can substitute AB is x and AC is 25. So then we can cross multiply and 5x will equal 75. Then I divide and x equals 15. Let's go practice.